what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your one-stop shop for teaser bets in the NFL. Andrew Chang on my right here. I'm Daniel Saludo, and we are taking you through the early Sunday games here, and we have the Arizona Cardinals coming to take on the Carolina Panthers. Arizona is the favorite at -3.5, and your total is 51.5. So Arizona would get teased across the zero to +2.5, and Carolina would get teased up to +9.5. Your over gets teased down to 45.5, and your under gets teased up to 57.5. So this, like the last video in the New Orleans versus Detroit game, I really did not know what the heck to bet in this because I assume Arizona's going to win this game, but at the same time, teasing from 3.5 to +2.5 is not a great value. It's fine, especially since I'm kind of assuming that Arizona is going to win this game outright, especially since Carolina has one of the worst defenses in the league. Arizona should win this game, so I think I'm okay teasing just to have them go out and win and they can theoretically lose by 2 points. I think that's where I'm going to be at because I don't think Arizona is going to have a repeat of what they did against Detroit. What do you think?
First of all, Danny, I don't even want to think about that game. Second of all,
it's a game we bet.
Second of all,
Clear.
I think it was last week where I wanted to take, I don't know if I wanted to take it or if I did take Carolina +12.5.
I took it.
Oh, so you took it. Fantastic. See, so I was kind of leaning towards that. I was like, well, the Chargers should.
Well, you were high on
win.
Justin Herbert and all that.
You know, yeah, and now looking
what did I
at it,
tell you? That's my answer.
God, you know, it's just they're missing a little step in their offense. But yeah, Carolina, I feel like they're not that bad. I like Teddy Bridgewater.
Kind of are.
I mean, yeah,
they kind of are. Their defense is atrocious.
C-Mac is still out.
Yep.
For our C-Mac fans over here. But you know, I feel like Carolina could. God, can they keep up with Arizona? See, I'm lost on this one too, America. I just honestly I don't know.
That's why it's not the best value. That's why I think Arizona should have a bounce back. I don't think Murray's going to do what he did last week. 3 interceptions, could have been 5 interceptions. All he was doing was staring down his receivers. You know, D-Hop should still have himself a nice game. And one of the keys, and hopefully Cliff King's very smart about this, is Carolina's really bad against the run, so they should be running the ball a lot in this game. They should, turn into, something like, Baltimore Ravens light, basically. Mm-hmm. That's what they should do. Now it's a question of does Kingsbury realize that? Because if he realizes that, yeah, they should dominate this game on the ground, and then that'll open up throwing. So I think right now it's not the best. It's not a true value, and it's probably not the smartest thing. But if I don't like anything else in this game, and I deem Arizona to just that they're going to win this game, then I will tease across the zero to +2.5 and just have the 2-point insurance, if you want to call it that, just in case they do lose. But they should win this game. It's a bounce back. They should be learning from their mistakes, and hopefully they will run the ball more.
Okay, I like that analysis. I think I'm pretty much on board with that. Except I'm looking at these numbers here, Danny, and if they do start running, and if Carolina has to play from behind, I don't think that they have the playmakers to do it. I actually think that Arizona will take an early lead, saying that everything
They
goes
generally
right.
have in their games. They start out pretty hot.
Yeah, so hopefully if they got to play from behind, I don't think that they can complete their pass yards and all that stuff. So I might be thinking about the under on this game. And the under is pretty high, too.
I was thinking about it, too. That was possibly my original choice, but as we discussed in the previous video, unders have been getting slaughtered, even on teasers. So it's kind of scary to think about it. But
I know.
If Arizona is the only one that really scores in this game, then the under will hit.
Right. But that brings up another question, is how bad is that Carolina defense?
It's very bad. With the exception of the Chargers, because Herbert is still new to the NFL and everything. It's very difficult with them. But if you look at weeks 1 and 2,
The man
they
had
had
330 yards in that game.
Okay, yeah, but they didn't score, but they didn't get into the end zone enough. That's the problem. But if you
this
look,
is true.
If you look at the other games when they played Tampa Bay put up a bunch of points against them. And when they played, who did they play? Where is it?
Was that when C-Mac was out?
Yeah, no, C-Mac was in the first week. Where is it? Oh, they played Las Vegas, and they ran all over. Josh Jacobs ran all over that Carolina defense.
That's true.
So that's the concern that I have is they'll let a lot of points go in, but I don't know if they can get enough points on the board because they only put like 18. They only put 21 up.
So that brings another good point because you said if Kingsbury was smart, he would just
pound it.
Yeah, that's right. Do the ground game. Can't stop the run. Won't stop the run. Right? And if that's the case.
That should lean the under.
I really do.
A heavy run game should lean the under, and yeah, I probably would go with that if I was going to pick a team total, but I'm kind of so at odds in this because Arizona's high scoring. Carolina can theoretically put up 20 points on the board.
And the overs have been getting smashed.
And let's be honest, Arizona's defense is not great. They're kind of okay at best, so they still struggle on that side as well. So I think I just have to take Arizona to win the game because both totals have question marks behind them, and I don't trust Carolina. So the closest thing to anything that I have as value is probably going to be Arizona in this plus 2.5.
Okay. God, it's hard for me too. I like Danny's reasoning. It makes sense. But for me, if they start running and not going anywhere, I feel that under is kind of secure, especially if Arizona takes the early lead and they know that they can have their way on the ground, then for sure. I mean, if they go up maybe 2 touchdowns and it's like 14-0 and it becomes 21 to like 3, like we're only sitting at 24 and that's probably going into halftime.
If you go into halftime like that, you're probably going to be good on your under.
Yeah. But, I mean, there's always that. See, that's like kind of the midway point, and then it just starts getting tense because when you start getting closer to that limit, you're just like, oh, man, like, oh, God, like, I don't need this completion. I don't need this. I don't need that. Personally.
Or a freak fumble in a Cowboys-Giants game.
Oh, God. Stop, Danny. Which reminds me, Halloween is a month away or something. Yeah. But yeah, I usually don't like betting unders because that's like definitely the opposite of a no sweat bet. Because when they start scoring, when the notifications start going off, you're just like, oh God,
but if you get
oh God, you know.
But let's say that Arizona doesn't run the ball a lot, and they end up short, and it's a lot of field goals. Then you feel safe about your under if it's a field goal type of game.
If they're doing that, then you can't be safe about Arizona losing by 2.5.
No, but they're plus 2.5. I'm just asking them to win it, and I get the insurance of 2 points. But that's not how I see the game going.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of overthinking this. Arizona, if they are the team that we expect them to be, should have no problem putting away. Yeah,
exactly.
Carolina.
And I think that's the ultimate. That's the best way to put it. Is that they should ultimately just win this game, and so I'm going to take the plus 2.5.
And then for me. I feel that Arizona will take an early lead. They'll start running the ball a lot, just getting a lot of first downs. And Kyler Murray will hopefully not just run all over Carolina. Hopefully he'll pass the D-Hop, please.
He will. He's their best target by far.
I don't even know why I'm going for the under anymore because I need D-Hop to score. But
he's shown he gets a bunch of yards.
I think for sure it'll be an under game if Carolina can't answer.
So it's kind of a different. This could turn into a different scenario for us as the game goes along. But I prefer Arizona to just go and win it, get it across the 3. 3 is a key number, and you do get across it just in case it's a 20 to 21 point game. But then that works for you on your under. So, I'm going to go with plus 2.5. Andrew's going to take under 57.5. 57 is a lot of points. 30 to 27 gets it. That is 57 right there, so that's pretty safe for you.
Whew. Oh, God.
That'd be hurting because that's over. That's over 5. That's over 5 touchdowns.
Oh man! Hopefully, all 5 of them go to D-Hop.
That's the hope. A boy can pray.
A boy.
A boy
Yeah,
can wish.
dude. Don't make me
Sorry, no. The line is a boy can dream. There, I got it. It's one.
Don't make me stand up in the
it's
studio,
almost 1
Danny.
o'clock here.
Don't make me stand up in the studio, Danny.
Please don't. Please don't. But please do stay tuned for our upcoming videos. But again, for Andrew Chang and Daniel Saludo here, if you like the content here, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you are up to date on all of our videos. Never going to do that. That takes extra work, and I have to do 17 of these a week. But until then, don't forget to get your bets in. And, of course, don't forget to be a tease.